What goes around comes around. Jake Paul accused his ex-girlfriend Alissa Violet's new beau, Faze Banks, of assaulting his assistant. Now Banks and Alissa are firing back, saying that's totally untrue and alleging that Jake used to physically abuse Alissa. By now, every YouTube fan knows that Jake Paul, 20, accused Faze Banks, 25, of assaulting his assistant while partying at a nightclub in Los Angeles. In a video he posted to his channel on August 18, entitled, "My Assistant Was Assaulted," the video, which he claimed was made to bring awareness to the problem, was quickly seen by not just Banks, but his new girlfriend Alissa Violet, 21, who happens to be Jake's old GF. These two were not amused, especially because standing up for women is something Banks says Jake doesn't do. Banks and Alissa share their side of the story in a response video posted later in the day, entitled, "My Girlfriend Was Assaulted." Click here to see pics of Jake Paul. In the first half of the video above, you will see that Banks flat out denies intentionally assaulting Jake's assistant, and says that if he did injure her at a club, it was completely by accident. He also shares an initial DM from a member of Jake's team that shows the assistant originally said she didn't think he did it on purpose, pointing out holes in Jake's story. He then brings in Alissa around the 1800 mark to tell her own painful past with a YouTube star who just reached 10 million subscribers, only to quickly lose them. "Yeah, so Jake Paul, you guys know that I used to live with him for 2 years. Alissa starts, "I've known him for like 3 or 4 years. You know, we've been through a lot of shit. And honestly, he did assault me a few times." Whoa. Alissa then alleges that Jake spit in her face, would spit at her feet and the ground that she walked on, and did the same things to a current member of his team, Erica Costell, who she alleges complained about Jake to her but is defending him now. Alissa also tells a story about a time the group was filming a couple of years ago, when she alleges her ex pushed her very hard into a pricker bush and then showed the scars she still has on her arm from the cuts she got from the thorns. She said that her entire arm was bleeding and claims Jake laughed. Alissa also alleges there was a time during a fight when Jake took her phone and threw it at the wall. Alissa claims that when she ran away he dragged me down the *****ing stairs. She then showed a scar on her knee she alleges was a result of Jake's abuse. She alleges that when they officially broke up, she found out from 2 or 3 other girls he had assaulted them too. Alissa then says Banks has never laid a finger on her and they think Jake's team is doing this because they are driven by fame and money. Jake has previously been at the center of an abuse-related controversy when a video of him shoving fellow YouTube star Tessa Brooks made the rounds in July.